Hi, my name is Anna Kate Fuller, and I speak French and teach French in the Cotswolds. I've been passionate about all things French since I was a really little girl. So when I was little, we went on holiday to Brittany and I spent an afternoon or two on the beach with some French children. And we played, and the way to communicate was through drawing in the sand. So for example, they might ask where I lived and they drew a little house and I drew an arrow pointing to where we were staying, and our communication was like that. And so I was just passionate and desperate to learn the language so I could communicate better. And really from then on, through a series of French exchanges with families and staying abroad and being jeune fille au pair, and eventually living and working in Paris, I have just absolutely been passionate about the language. And I'm really privileged now to be doing what I love, what I absolutely love, which is working with children and sharing my passion for the language. So I'm incredibly, incredibly lucky.
So we live in the Cotswolds, that's in the southwest of the UK, and I have some teachers who work for me, and we teach in Wiltshire, Gloucestershire, Bristol and North Somerset. Before I was a franchisee, I worked in human resources for BNP Paribas, which I absolutely loved, but we left London to move to the countryside when I was pregnant with our first child. And when he was about 6 months old, I was a little bit lonely actually, and was thinking, well, what shall I do? And found the LCF website. In fact, I had been a teacher for LCF when I was at Exeter University reading French and Italian, and I taught once a week at a little club in the primary school. And I looked on the LCF website and found there was no franchisee in my area. So I applied, and I was absolutely thrilled. It couldn't have been more perfect, because with a small, tiny wee baby actually, I taught just when he was asleep. So I had a lovely neighbour who would watch him initially whilst he was asleep, and I would do a couple of lunchtime clubs. And then on the days when I had grandparents looking after him, that was when I started properly setting up some more clubs. And so it went from there really. And I just loved it from the start, absolutely loved it. What I loved about setting up as a franchisee, it was the fact that it was a ready-made business. It was there. I had literally zero clue about setting up a business, but there it was, the support, all the lesson plans, and it meant that I could set it up in my own time, which was to fit in with children initially, but I could be my own boss but have that support. So it was really a perfect package for me. The most memorable moment? I've had so many memorable moments. It's really tricky to know. I always do an end of year play, and so I've had many memorable moments of the children dressing up and performing, and it's just amazing to see how excited they are and how proud of themselves, and rightly so they are, getting up on stage and speaking French. And I've often had parents in tears, literally in tears, just can't believe where they see their child. It's just on stage and the confidence that it's given them. So I just absolutely love that. But actually it's the little moments, those little moments of where perhaps there's one child who's been really, really shy, not said anything, and then suddenly something kind of clicks, and you can just see them just kind of standing tall and really proud of themselves and really excited by it. I love just arriving at a school and the children, oh, Madam Fuller, and they're always so excited to see me. And I just think that it's just all those little moments for me, I just love. It makes it really special. It is really a privilege going in once a week to these schools and nurseries, and you know that it's special for the children. I think it's a really wonderful thing to be able to do. song, well, one of the ones that I've done just recently, which was because we've been doing parts of the body, and they're a little bit more advanced, these children, so as well as the normal, la tête, les bras, les mains, les pieds song, and nounours, nounours, where they all then pretend to be asleep. One of the songs that I love doing with the children is Chez le docteur. Chez le docteur, you need to be very energetic for, because it goes on and on and on, and it's a real hypochondriac who keeps going back and forth to the doctor with different things that are wrong with them, but it's so much fun. So these last few weeks I've been bringing in my bandages and slings and little doctor's outfit, and we've had really great fun acting it out as little role plays and then putting it to the song. And it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant and very energetic, and the children really enjoy it. So that's one of my favourite songs. Another favourite song is, Au fond de la jungle, with the different animals washing their clothes. That's a great fun song as well.
I find it really rewarding. I absolutely love, I'm passionate about French, but I absolutely love working with children. I just think it's such a privilege. And so I love just turning up at school and they're so excited about it, and you can just, it's just wonderful to give them this little gift. It's exciting and it's fun. I'm very animated when I teach. Actually, you probably wouldn't realise it, but I'm actually really shy as a person. But in front of children, I can be really animated, telling a story or singing a song. We put action to it. We use little puppets. We dress up. We have so much fun with it. And I find that incredibly rewarding. It's just we're playing, we're learning through playing, which is really exciting, actually. I think what's rewarding is that I can see how much the children are enjoying it, and I find that fantastic. It's always lovely getting emails from parents who give me their feedback. But yeah, it's exciting and it's fun. It doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't matter what's going on at home. If I'm exhausted or worried about something, you can go into a class and you can't help but be animated and excited teaching. So I really love that. They energize me, actually. I think I'm really lucky like that. I think there's a couple of challenges that I've found. One is finding great teachers, because the teachers that I have are fantastic and they've been with me for a really long time, and they are equally passionate about the language and teaching. So I'm really, really lucky with the team of teachers that I've got that work with me. But finding new teachers who are committed, and I find that a little bit challenging sometimes. So that is one challenge. Another challenge that I have is, initially when I was a new teacher, it was the child management side, and just getting that balance between having great fun in the lesson, but equally keeping really tight child management and making sure it doesn't get stupid and silly. And so just making sure that the children respected me as a teacher and just knew the boundaries. And when you're a new teacher, you kind of want them to really like you, but it was really important for me for the flow of the lesson that they also equally understand, my instructions, so we got the most out of the lesson. So that took a while to learn, if I'm absolutely honest, because it's an after-school club, you want them to really enjoy it. But it was, it was just important to find a few things, and it's kind of having a strategy that works for me anyway. So they absolutely know that we're here to have fun, but we respect one another, we respect the teacher, and that took a bit of time to overcome that. I love teaching all the different food, making the sandwich, for example, and of course pending school permission and parents' permission, but it's always fun bringing in either the sandwich fillings or for the drinks and different drinks to try with blindfolded. That's always fun. We put actions to all the different things. So I love teaching, for example, a sandwich. So we got une baguette, de la salade, we get all wriggly, du fromage, du jambon, and we put different actions to the words, and that helps them to learn, and it's fun. So we play different games, and then I'll say, and then we all do whatever the action might be that I'm asking them to do. But that's always fun. They love, of course, tasting things. So that's good. I also really enjoy all the different animal topics. Of course, there's so many different songs you can do and different actions and different games. So that's always a popular one. And I've just finished doing parts of the body, which is great. I think it's really important that they know how to say, what's wrong with them. So that going to the doctor is great. Honestly, it's home. I'm really lucky where we live, and I just love being at home. I love being at home with my family, in the garden, under the apple trees. There is nothing nicer for me. But if I had to say a favourite place around the world, well, I suppose I would say Paris, because I have wonderful memories of just walking around Paris. And where in particular, I love going to the Orangerie. J'aime bien le bleu, j'aime bien le rose, enfin, j'aime toutes les couleurs. J'aime beaucoup le rouge. Ouais, non, j'aime pas trop le rouge. J'aime le bleu et le vert.